Good day, everyone. Today, we will discuss about rate, base, and percentage. So, it is in Mathematics 5, Quarter 3, Week 2. But before we proceed to our discussion, please do not forget to share this video and subscribe to this channel. First, we will have the definition of the base, rate, and percentage. So we have this percentage. So we represent it as letter P. So it is the number or amount that represents a part of a whole. So it means that this number will be the smaller part or the small number if and only if the given rate is less than 100%. So, ito yung mababang number kung ang rate na given ay less than 100%. Now, what are we talking about rate? So, rate is represented by the capital letter R. So, it is the number compared to 100 that usually has either a percent sign or the word percent with it. So, of course, when we are given number, the number with a percent sign will be our rate, or if the number with a word percent. Now, let us have base. So, base is represented by a capital letter B. So, when we say base, it is the number that represents the whole or entire amount. So, in other words, ito yung number na kinukuhanan natin ng rate. Okay, ito yung minumultiply natin by the percent. Now, let us have the formulas of how are we going to compute for the percentage, the base, and the rate. So, first, we have this rate. So, rate is equal to the percentage divided by or over base. Then, you need to multiply it by 100 so that we can write the rate with a sign of percent. Now, for the base, so we have it is equal to percentage divided by the rate times 100. And the formula for finding the percentage is equal to base times rate. So, wag kakalimutan lahat ng formula na to. So, again, rate is equal to P divided by B times 100. Base is equal to P divided by R times 100. And percentage is equal to B times R. Now, let us have this given task here. Identifying the rate, base, and percentage. So, we have here for number 1, 65% of 100 is 65. So, sabi natin kanina, yung may sign na percent will be the rate, and then the number with the highest value will be the base if, take note, kung yung ating percent ay mababa sa 100. So, therefore, this will be the base. So, our rate is 65% and our base is 100, and then our percentage, ito yung pag sinabi natin percentage is part of the whole. So, mas mababa siya sa 100. So, that's why percentage is 65. Kung ang ating rate ay mababa sa 100. Pero may ibang technique dyan sa pagkuha para mas mapabilis tayo. Okay, so matik, alam natin na kapag may sign na percent, rate na yon. And kung ano yung number sa tabi ng off, take note, kung ano yung number sa tabi ng off, ay iyon yung base. Kaya ang ating rate ay 80%, ang ating base is 140 kasi siya yung number na katabi ng word na off. And then kung ano yung number na katabi ng word na is, siya yung percentage. So, 112 yung ating percentage. So, ngayon dito, ano yung number na katabi ng is? So, we have here 2. And then, ano yung number natin na may percent sign? Yun yung 20. So, 20% yung ating rate. And then, ano yung number na katabi ng off? Yun yung 10. So, ito yung ating base kasi siya yung katabi ng of. And therefore, ang percentage natin ay 2 kasi siya yung katabi ng is. So, yun yung technique natin, yung shortcut natin para ma-identify natin yung rate, base, and percentage. So, let's have number 4. 15 is 30% of 50. So, automatic, we have this percent sign. So, our rate is 30%. Then, 50 is the number beside the word off. So, yung base natin ay 50 kasi siya yung nasa tabi ng off. And then, our percentage, yung katabi ng is, ay 15. Now, let's have number 5. 40% of 95 is 38. So, automatic, we have the percent sign that will be the rate, 40%. Then, ito yung number na katabi ng off. So, therefore, yung 95 yung base natin. And ito yung number na katabi ng is. So, automatic, ang percentage natin ay 38. So, that's the shortcut how we identify rate, base, and percentage. Now, let us have an example here. So, identify whether the following problems are looking for the percentage, rate, or base. Then, solve for the unknown. So, let's have number 1. 85% of 78 pesos is what number? So, automatic, we have the percent sign. So, 85% is our rate. And then, 78 pesos is the number beside the word of. So, when we have the word of, that will be the base. So, therefore, our base is 78 pesos. Then, the unknown, what number is beside the word is. So, therefore, the unknown is percentage. So, we are looking for the percentage. So, that's why we need the formula for the percentage. And percentage is equal to base times rate. So, take note of our formula. Then, we substitute the given from our to our formula. Okay, so let's have here percentage is equal to base. So, our base is 78 pesos. So, we substitute 78 pesos times the rate. So, times, ang rate natin ay 85%. So, that's why we have here 85%. Now, when we multiply 78 times 85%, so hindi agad natin kailangang i-multiply yon. Kailangan yung rate natin, yung may percent sign, ay i-change muna natin into decimal. And since we are talking about percent, so 100, i-move natin yung decimal natin mula dito, pag whole number, ito yung location ng decimal, i-move natin 2 places. So that's why it will become 0.85 or 85 hundredths. And what will be the product of 78 times 0.85? So we multiply 78 by 0.85, so we will get 66.30. So therefore, our value for percentage is 66.30 or 66 pesos and 30 centavos. So, paano natin nakuha to? I-multiply muna natin si 78.00 by 0.85 as a whole number. And then, bibilangin lang natin kung ilan yung decimal places, tapos mag-move lang tayo. Kaya we have here 66.30. Let's have example number 2. So, 35% of 80 is what number? So, take note that we have here the percent sign. So, automatic rate is 35%. Since 80 is the number beside of, yung katabi ng word na of, so that will be the base. So, base is equal to 80. Since the unknown is beside the word is, so therefore, we are looking for the percentage. So, percentage is the unknown. So, we are looking for percentage. Since we are looking for percentage, siya yung isosolve natin. So, kailangan natin yung formula for the percentage. And again, percentage is equal to base times rate. Tapos i-substitute lang natin yung mga nakuha nating given. So we will have here 80, yung base natin, times the rate, which is 35%. So percentage is equal to 80. Take note, yung 35% natin, kailangan nating mag-move ng 2 decimal places. Kaya magiging 0.35. Tapos, i-multiply lang natin si 80 at saka si 35 as a whole number. So we will get 28 or 2,800. Pero, bibilangin natin yung number of decimal places. So, dalawa yan. Kaya, magmo-move tayo ng dalawa. Kaya, naging 28.00. So, our percentage is equal to 28.00. Pero, this 28.00 here will be a representation of a whole number. So, pwede na siyang maging 28 na lang. Since 28.00 is equal to a whole number, which is 28. So, therefore, the value of percentage is equal to 28. Number 3, example. So, we have here, 9 is 45% of what number? Since meron na tayong percent rate dito, percent sign, so therefore, our rate will be 45%. And since yung unknown natin is beside of, so therefore, ang unknown natin ay base. And then, 9 is beside is, so katabi niya yung is, so therefore, yun yung ating percentage. So now, we are looking for the base. So since base yung hinahanap natin, so kailangan natin ng formula for the base. So base is equal to percentage divided by the rate times 100. Then, substitute lang natin yung 45% at saka yung 9. Kaya, magiging base is equal to 9 divided by 45 times 100. Tapos, mag-divide lang tayo. What is 9 divided by 45? So, it is equal to 0.2. So, alam nyo naman kung paano mag-divide ng number. And 9 divided by 45 is 0.2. Then, times 100. So, when we multiply 0.2 by 100, so answer will be 20. So, therefore, the value of the base is 20. Let's have example number 4. So, we have here 110% of what amount is 660 pesos. So, since we have this, the percent sign, so therefore, the rate is 110%. Since the what amount or the unknown value is beside the word of, katabi siya ng of, so therefore, ang unknown natin ay base. And then, since yung number natin na katabi ng is 660 pesos, siya yung percentage. So, percentage is 660 pesos. So, therefore, we are looking for the base. So, we need the formula for the base. So, base is equal to percentage divided by rate times 100. Tapos, i-substitute lang natin. So, base is equal to 660 pesos divided by 110, then multiplied by 100. So, what is 660 divided by 110? So, 660 divided by 110 is 6 pesos. Then, times 100. And what is 6 times 100? So, 6 times 100 is 600. So, therefore, our value for base is 600 pesos. So, take note na mas mababa yung base sa ating percentage. Bakit? Kasi, yung ating rate is more than 100%. So, 110 to. Kaya, lalabas na mas mababa yung base kesa sa percentage. So, yun yung ating checking. Pagka ang rate natin ay mababa sa 100%, ang base natin ay mas malaki kesa sa percentage. But since ang rate natin ay more than 100%, so mas mababa yung base natin kesa sa percentage. Now, we have here also, we can write the answer as 600 pesos. So, meron tayong 0.00. Let us have example number 5. So, 160 pesos is 200% of what number? So, again, meron na tayong percent sign dito. So, automatic, ang rate natin ay 200%. Since of what number, so yung what number, yun yung unknown natin at katabi siya ng of. So, automatic, we are looking for the base. So, ang unknown natin ay base. And since 160 pesos is beside the word is, so therefore, ang percentage natin ay 160 pesos. So, we are looking for the base. So, since we are looking for the base, ang kailangan natin na formula ay base is equal to percentage over rate times 100. Tapos, i-substitute lang natin yung mga given natin. So, 160 is the percentage divided by the rate, which is 200. So, what times 100? So, what is 160 divided by 200? So, 160 divided by 200 is 0.8. Then, multiplied by 100, so 0.8 is times 100 is 80. So, 80 pesos. And then, we can also rewrite it as 80.00. So, 80 pesos. Our value for the base is 80 pesos. Let us have example number 6. So, we have here 125 is 250% of what number? So, automatic, we have here the percent sign. So, 250% is our rate. Then, we have here of what number? So, this is the unknown at katabi siya ng word na of. So, therefore, ang base natin yung unknown. And we have here 125, siya yung katabi ng is. Okay, beside 125. So, yung percentage natin ay 125. Since the base is the unknown, so we are looking for the base. At ang kailangan natin ay formula ng base. So, base is equal to percentage divided by the rate times 100. So, substitute lang natin yung mga values natin na 250% at saka 125. So, base is equal to 125 divided by 250 times 100. So, base is equal to 125 divided by 250 is equal to 0.5 times 100. And 0.5 times 100 is equal to 50. So, our value for the base for the given problem in number 6 is 50. Let us have example number 7. So, we have here, what percent of 16 is 64? Since we have here what percent, so it means that we have here the rate is the unknown. Then we have here the word of at ang number sa tabi ng of ay 16. So therefore, ang base natin ay 16. Then we have the number beside is ay 64. So therefore, ang percentage natin ay 64. Since we are looking for the unknown, so we are looking for the unknown, ang kailangan natin na formula ay rate. So, rate is equal to percentage divided by the base. Then, we will need to multiply it by 100 since kailangan natin ay rate in percent. So, we have here, rate is equal to percentage which is 64, then divided by 16 which is the base, then multiplied by 100. Then, what is 64 divided by 16? So, we have here 4. So, 64 divided by 16 is 4, then multiplied by 100. So, we have here rate is equal to 400. Since we are looking for percent, so we need to multiply it by 100. So, the answer is 400%. So, the rate is equal to 400%. So, you can check it. Dahil ang ating base ay mas maliit sa ating percentage, so, ibig sabihin, ang kailangan na makuha nating rate ay mas mataas sa 100. So, since 400 is larger than 100, so this is correct. Then, kunin lang natin yung 400% ng 16. So, ang sagot dyan ay 64. So, therefore, our answer for the rate is 400%. Now, let us have example number 8. So, we have here 65 is what percent of 260? Since we are looking for what percent, so it means that the rate is the unknown. And the number beside the word of o yung number na katabi ng of will be the base. So therefore, ang base natin ay 260. At ang number naman na katabi ng is ay 65. So therefore, ang percentage natin ay 65. Since we are looking for rate, since rate is the unknown, so ang kailangan natin ng formula is rate. So rate is equal to percentage divided by the base. Then we need to multiply it again by 100 since we are looking for the percent. So we have here 65 is our percentage divided by 260, then times 100. And what is the quotient of 65 divided by 260? So 65 divided by 260 is 0.4 times 100. So therefore, our rate will be 40. So 0.4 times 100 is 40. So 40% ang ating rate. Now, let us have example number 9. So, 250% of 200 is what number? So, since we are given here percent sign, so therefore, the rate is 250%. Then, ang number natin nakatabi ng of ay 200. So, therefore, ang base natin ay 200. Since the unknown is beside the word is, what number? So, therefore, percentage is the unknown. So, it means that we are looking for the percentage. And since we are looking for the percentage, so ang kailangan natin na formula ay percentage is equal to base times rate. And then substitute lang natin. So ang base natin ay 200 times the rate which is 250%. Pero take note, huwag kakalimutan na pag magmumultiply tayo, yung percent natin, yung rate natin ay kailangan natin i-change into decimal. So ito, kailangan natin mag-move ng dalawa pa kaliwa. Kaya ang magiging sagot natin ay 200 times 2.5. And what is 200 times 2.5? So it is equal to 500. So therefore, the value of the percentage in example number 9 is 500. Now let us have number 10. So 20 is what percent of 40? So, since we are have here what percent, so therefore, the rate is the unknown. And ito yung 40 katabi ng of, so ang base natin ay 40. At yung 20 na katabi ng is, so ang percentage natin ay 20. Since the rate is the unknown, so we are looking for the rate. So, ang kailangan natin na formula ay rate is equal to percentage divided by the base times 100 since we are looking for the percent. Okay, then substitute lang natin. So, 20 divided by 40, then times 100. And what is 20 divided by 40? So, it is equal to 0.5 times 100. So, 0.5 times 100 is 50. So, therefore, ang value ng rate natin ay 50%. So, sana meron kayong naintindihan sa discussion natin ng rate, base, and percentage. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and God bless.